Hey everyone, I'm Sosuke here from the BPAC. Today, Tuesday, the May 6th, is a Hall of Fame ceremony and senior yearbook distribution. The seniors are chosen every year for the Hall of Fame as the most outstanding and high achieving in their class. This year, these 12 students are selected. Bayla Bloom, Zion Dong, Catherine Etheridge, Angelica Foster, Carla Sandoval, Emerson Lind, Cole Martin, Henley Miller, Kayla Pilato, Loxley Pitherich, Haley Lamorther, and Ashton Yard. Congratulations, Class of 25 Hall of Fame. Last Thursday, Hall of Fame ceremony and Senior Yearbook Distribution Day was held in the BPAC. Seniors gathered to celebrate their class's Hall of Fame and received this year's yearbook. The ceremony started with a short speech by our Indian Echo yearbook staff. Then they announced that this year's yearbook is dedicated to Mrs. Tammy Vicini.
High school, and I honestly feel blessed that I have been called into education. To my former students out there, thank you for allowing me to teach you, and thank you for learning.
After the speech, this year's Hall of Fame was introduced on the stage with their quotes on the screen. Luckily, Tribe TV was able to interview some of them after the ceremony.
Being Hall of Fame is just very honoring because I'm selected as part of the whole 2025 class, and I just couldn't be more honored because there's so many of us. There's so many kids that didn't get selected. I was thinking they're going to get selected. Everyone up there has done fantastic through their high school career, so it's just very hard to just not feel humbled.
Loxley shared with us her interesting story of when she told her family about this achievement.
So I actually FaceTimed my mom, and they were all home as soon as I found out, and I ran, I was jumping up and down, I was like, I got Hall of Fame, and they were all, of course, excited that my brother actually got it too, so I'm just kind of continuing the legacy here, so.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Did your brother say anything?
He actually sent me a very sweet message and basically just said he was very proud of me, he knew I could do it, and yeah.
So I'm going to go to State Online, major in business administration and Spanish, and dance professionally on a cruise ship, and eventually end up in New York.
And finally, it's a yearbook time. Seniors received their yearbook after the ceremony and shared the joy of reading it with their friends.
Pages look clean. The staff did a great job with this yearbook.
My favorite page is probably on 145. It's about the baseball team. And yeah, there's a few pictures of me. So it was just, I'd play baseball. So it was But I really like the memories I made as a Biloxi Indian, and it's always gonna be in my mind. I love the school.
Tribe TV also had the opportunity to talk to Indian Echo yearbook staff. Lucy Eakes, who is the editor-in-chief of the team, explains us the meaning of this year's theme.
Our theme for this year's yearbook is Out of the Box, which just in a handful is us reaching out of our comfort zones throughout the school year and making sure that everybody is welcome and just reaching out, since especially with us, we're about to be going out to college and stuff, so we're just making sure we're all going out of our box and out of our comfort zones in this year.
They say they felt very relieved when they saw the printed yearbook after working hard on it for a whole year.
I can say that I felt very much relieved, and it just came together so beautifully and so early and on time, and it stressed nobody out at the end to have it done.
Honestly has been a very great accomplishment because we put in so much work throughout the year, and now we finally get to see the product of all the work that we put in. And once we had our little ceremony, I just felt so relieved, and I was happy to see everyone smile on their faces.
Congratulations again, Hall of Fame, and great job, yearbook staff.
Good morning, Biloxi High. I'm Daniela.
And I'm Sosuke.
And this week we got a jam-packed week ahead, so listen up. It's one of the biggest weeks of the year.
Starting with Monday, May 12th, it's game time for our AP Calculus students. Your exam starts at 8 a.m. sharp. Get plenty of sleep and bring those pencils and calculators.
Also, Monday, the esports banquet is happening in the Internet Cafe at 3:30 p.m. Congrats to all the players this season.
Music lovers, you're in for a treat. We've got the piano recital in the BPAC at 5:30, followed by the senior recital at 7:30. Come support your classmates.
Also, volleyball players, your parent meeting is in the library at 5:30 p.m. And don't forget, American Fidelity Open enrollment is this week. It's required for all staff, so teachers get that taken care of.
Juniors, it's iPad Collection Day. Bring your iPads and chargers.
And if you're a Junior National Business Honor Society member, don't forget your meeting during the study hall in the lecture hall.
The AP language exam kicks off at 8 a.m. And then at 6 p.m., join us in the BPAC for the Excellence in Academic Awards. Dress sharp and come celebrate your hard work.
Sophomores, it's your turn for iPad collection, and we also got the AP Computer Science exam at 12 p.m.
We are also celebrating the winning class with the Biloxi's Best celebration. Way to go!
And don't forget your AP test, physics, is at 8 a.m. and psychology is at 12 p.m. Good luck to everyone.
Also, just a note, the BHS and BJHS gyms are reserved that day for a private athletic event.
And this week is a busy week for the seniors.
On to Tuesday, May 13th. Seniors, you're headed to Big Kahuna's Water Park in Destin. Sunscreen, snacks, and good vibes only.
Now, for Wednesday, May 14th, seniors, it's time to give back with your grad walks at the elementary school. Let those little ones see where they're headed one day.
Thursday, May 15th is serious business. Mandatory graduation practice begins at 8 a.m. in the sports arena. No excuses, seniors.
Now, on to Friday, May 16th. It's one of the best days of the year. Seniors, get ready for field day at 5 p.m. on the football field. Bring your A game. Finally, mark your calendars for Sunday, May 18th. It's a big one. Graduation is at 2 p.m. on the Mississippi Coast Coliseum.
That's your week, Biloxi. Deep breaths, hydrate, and finish strong.
This week, for Question of the Week, we asked, what is your advice for upcoming freshmen?
Always do your work, always stay on top of your stuff because it'll follow you through senior year.
Don't take AP Stats. My advice for upcoming freshmen is do your work. Don't use ChatGPT because it's not going to help you. Sorry, not sorry.
My advice is stay humble. People don't care about you as much as they think they do.
Stay on top of your grades and don't play around.
Just be really smart.
Stay determined. Stay locked in, man.
Take the CTC classes, like they're very beneficial, and I wish I would have took me some. And take the ACT as many times as you can.
Don't run the class.
To enjoy it. You only got 4 years and it goes by really fast.
Don't get a rolling backpack. Get a normal one.
And my advice is to do your work and get it done on time.
To upcoming freshmen, number 1, your GPA matters. It does. Number 2, pass the class the first time.
Just take your grades seriously. They do matter. They add up. Freshman year is one of your most important years.
My best advice is to get involved freshman year because college is like when you have 4 years of a club rather than 1 because you decide to do everything your senior year.
Lock in on your homework. Be nice to your teachers. But overall, just have fun.
I'll say get your stuff together while you can. Don't hang around the wrong group.
Do all the activities you can because you might like one of them.
Actually do your work freshman year because it actually really does matter. And then after you do your work, have fun. Have all the fun you want to have.
Try to come to school every day because the more you miss class, the more you get behind. And then you'll be like me and never get those last 2 days off before summer break and winter break.
Don't get behind on work, you know.
Drugs are bad.
Show up to school, get all your work done on time because late grades kill your grades so bad.
Be okay with being alone.
Learn how to build relationship with your teachers.
Don't fail, kids.
Don't worry about other students because once you get into high school, not a lot of people care.
Try to think of what you want to do for college as soon as possible.
Keep your grades up and don't worry about what other people think about you.
That was some great advice.
Next up, we caught up with a few members of the cast from Descendants to see what their favorite part of the musical was. Here's this week's BBB segment.
My name is Raiden Dale. This is my first year in theater, and then I also do show choir. I'm in 10th grade, and I was Carlos, and so basically I was some little annoying, bratty, scaredy kid who hates his mom because his mom's just, like a jerk. So.
My name is Taylor Harris. I'm in 10th grade and I do show choir also. My role was Jay. He was Jafar's son, and my role was basically a kid that liked to steal and was rough all the time type stuff.
Well, my sister wanted me to do it. Also, I don't know. I didn't know how I was gonna be acting because I've never done it before, but it ended up being good, and I ended up being pretty good at it. So, yeah.
What about you?
I was kind of scared at first. I was asked by some people to do it, and I just tried it out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No, 100% I will. I move around a lot. I keep my blood flowing, so I don't freeze up.
Sometimes I just be looking at the top, like where nobody be at.
I don't really have an indefinite plan yet, but I guess I'm finna go to school and do something there. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I either plan on going to PRCC or Holmes Community College. In my 2 options.
As always, we'd like to wish these awesome Indians a very happy birthday.
Well, that's all for this week.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next week.
See you next.
Oh. Okay.